Hello, my name is Jooan and I'm gonna make a presentation about a movie called About Time. And yeah, let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the director and the cast of this movie. So the director is the man in on the very left side, and his name is Richard Curtis. And the female main character of this movie is the one who is in the middle, and her name is Rachel McAdams. And the male main character of this movie is the one who is on the very right side, and his name is Domino Gleason. Yeah, so let's get into the plot right now. Yeah, so Tim Lake, which is the main male character, grows up in Cornwall in a house by the sea with his father James, mother Mary, absent-minded uncle Desmond, and free-spirited sister Catherine or Kit Kat. At the age of 21, Tim learns from his father that the men of his family have the sacred ability to travel back in time to moments they have lived before. In order to time travel, they must be in a dark space, clench their fists, and visualize the memory they wish to travel back to. James discourages his son from using his gift to acquire money or fame, and Tim decides he will use it to improve his love life. The following summer, Kit Kat's friend Charlotte visits. Tim is instantly smitten, but waits until the end of her stay to tell her how he feels, and she tells him that he should have told her earlier. Tim travels back in time to tell Charlotte in the middle of the holiday, but she says it would be better to wait until her last day. Heartbroken, Tim realizes she is uninterested in him and that time travel cannot change anyone's mind. Tim moves to London to pursue a career as a lawyer, living with his father's acquaintance, Harry, misanthropic playwright. Tim visits a Dance Lenoir restaurant where he meets Mary. They flirt in the darkness, and afterward, Mary gives Tim her phone number. Tim returns home to find the distraught Harry, whose opening night of new play has been ruined by an actor forgetting his lines. Tim goes back in time to put things right, and the play is a triumph. Tim tries to call Mary, but discovers that by helping Harry, the evening with Mary never occurred. He recalls Mary's obsession with Kate Moss and finds her a week later at a Kate Moss exhibition, but discovers she now has a boyfriend. Tim finds out when and where they met, turns up early, and persuades her to leave with him instead. Their relationship develops, and Tim moves in with Mary. He encounters Charlotte, who now seems interested in him, but Tim turns her down, realizing he's truly in love with Mary. They marry and have a daughter, Posey. Kit Kat's difficulties in life and her drinking lead her to crash her car on Posey's first birthday. As Kit Kat recovers, Tim decides to intervene in her life, and he prevents the crash and takes Kit Kat back in time to avert her unhappy relationship with Jimmy. They manage to return to the present, where Tim finds Posey has never been born and he has a son instead. James explains that they cannot change events prior to their children's birth and ensure that exact child will still be conceived. Tim accepts that he cannot change his sister's life by changing her past. He allows the crash to occur, ensuring Posey's birth, and he and Mary help Kit Kat improve her own life. She settles down with Tim's friend Jay and has a child of her own. Tim and Mary have another child, a baby boy. Tim learns his father has terminal cancer that time travel cannot change. His father has known for some time, but kept traveling back in time to effectively extend his life and spend more time with his family. He tells Tim to live each day twice in order to be truly happy. First, with all the everyday tensions and worries, but the second time, noticing how sweet the world can be. Tim follows this advice and his father dies. But Tim travels to the past to visit whenever he misses him. Mary tells Tim she wants a third child. He is reluctant because it means he will not be able to visit his father again. Tim tells his father that he cannot visit anymore, and together they travel back to relive a fond memory from Tim's early childhood. Mary gives birth to a baby girl, and Tim knows he can never see his father again. Tim comes to realize that it's better to live each day once and appreciate life with his family as if he's living it for the second time. So, my thoughts on this movie. So, after I watched this movie, I learned a lot of things. So, for example, like I realized how precious my relationship between me and my family is, and I also learned the value of like of time and how precious time is for me and my people around me. So this movie about time was truly meaningful to me, and yeah, it was a great movie. So thanks.